Hey y'all, it's Holly. So the other day I watched the beginning of the end, or just beginning of the end. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. This movie was really, really good. Um, so it is, of course, classic, depending on who you ask, from the 50s. Giant bug movie, which I love. Like I love Tarantula, them, even like the sci-fi movies where it's like ice spiders, lava spiders, all of those. Those movies are great, especially like the old school ones. This one in particular, so like this one gets dogged on a lot. Um, gets dogged on a lot for like, oh, we went from ants and spiders to grasshoppers or locusts, depending on who you ask. But there's something that this one does that's different from all those. For most of them I've seen, even like Godzilla and stuff, for the most part. Most of those deal with like either one town or like maybe a couple towns, if that, or like a city. But this, no. This one, like, so it takes place in Illinois, and it like the swarm like hits several towns and Chicago and pretty much destroys them. Like, so tons of people are dead. That was really fun. People did fun. Right. But no, yeah, no, that's really different. I really liked that. Um, the beginning is the classic beginning, whereas like investigation, science stuff. So like the first 20 minutes thereabouts a little slow, but when it gets going, like once the actual grasshoppers come into play, it's good. It's really good. Class. It's always fun watching like how they do the effects. Whether it's like you can clearly see them just crawling on new like paper, and it's just the image of the building, and you can just clearly see that it's like the Batman effect kind of thing. Um, yeah. So this directed by Burt Gordon, who I don't remember if he did other stuff. Let me check real quick. In the end, Burt L. or Burt I. Gordon. Yeah, he did a lot of really good stuff. Yeah, Food of the Gods, Empire of the Ants, The Spider, um, Amazing and Colossal Man, Attack of the Puppet People, War of the Colossal Beast. Yeah, he did a fair amount of like those big movies. Um, so that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Um, Stars Peter Graves, who, depending on how you know him, um, it's just because some people know him. So you could be lucky and know him from Airplane as the pilot. Um, or you can know him from a bunch of old sci-fi movies. Or, if you're really cool, you know him as the guy who introduces or holds the show talking about Vandercut Mansion or Asylum in the remake of House on Haunted Hill. Like if you remember from that movie, the beginning, where it's like, this was Mysterious Mysteries or whatever it was. He's that guy. But actually, more importantly, and really I should have paired this with Mission Impossible instead of um, Lilo and Stitch as it uploads. But oh well, he was in the TV show Mission Impossible as Jim Phelps. I'm guessing that's his boss. I don't remember. Um, anyway, classic setup. Um, Town gets attacked. They try and figure out what it is. Turns out this dude's working on genetically modified irradiated plants, cause irradiation of the time. And lo and behold, somehow grasshoppers got into the super seed or something and became huge. Started attacking everything. No, I loved this because like I said, it was already different from most that I've seen, but it's just a classic good time. Definitely check it out. Definitely. Uh, you really can't find it anywhere unless you find it on DVD, VHS somewhere. Otherwise, so my VHS, it worked okay, but my players are finicky, so I kind of gave up on that. I just found it on YouTube. Um, yeah, check it out. Uh, till next time, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you later.